Hey people, welcome back to my Higurashi Onikakushi stream. Alright, let's continue where we left off. Keiichi was talking to Oishi and Oishi. I was thinking about delicious. Oishi and yeah, that was bringing into light events that had happened for this year's Watanagashi thing, and Tomitaki-san is dead. This is where the fun begins. All right, let's get started. Rena clutched her head while flailing about. Looks like you're just self-destructing over here now. Wow.
Keiichi-san, 遅かったですわね。プンプンでございますのことよ。
ごめん。ちょっと先生に職員室呼ばれてさ。
素行が悪くて怒られましたですか？かわいそうです。
こっちも白熱してたしね。もういい時間だから次で最後のゲームにしよ
う。俺の今の持ち点って確か0点だろ。ビリ確定じゃないのかよ。
大丈夫だよ、ケイチ君。レナマイナス1点。
Wait, how do you get -1? What the heck? His score is lower than mine, and I wasn't even playing.
罰ゲームはレナが1人でかケイちゃんと2人でかを決める最終戦。
冗談じゃねえぞ。罰ゲームはレナ1人でやってくれ。
ケイチ君と2人で勝とうって約束したのにずっと待ってたんだよ。
そりゃ俺が悪いな。
I followed my initial plan of showing Rena my cards, but I didn't say who was the criminal and just waited for her to call.
わかったよ。犯人は私。凶器は毒物で、犯行現場は玄関ホール。どうかな？
おーレナ、回答早いじゃん。また当てずっぽうじゃないの？
レナの正解ですよ。じゃあこれでケイイチさんも罰ゲーム決定ですわね。やったー。ケイイチくん、一緒に頑張ろうね。
一緒に頑張ろうな。
It's my fault, so I have no choice.
ではゲームセット。トップは私、園崎美音。ビリは前原圭一と竜宮レナ。
Everyone applauded and the game ended. The problem now was the penalty.
じゃあ使いっ走りの系のを買ってくるものはトップの私が決めようかね。
何を買いに行かされるんだろう、太郎。
薬局は禁じ手にしような。図星太郎。
は？薬屋なんかに用ないよ。おじさんが買ってほしいものはね、このメモに書いてあるから。
いっぱい書いてあるよ。
A lot? Damn it. What is she making us buy?
豆腐2丁、シャンプーとリンス、みりんに油揚げ。なんだこりゃ。
It's literally her grocery list.
罰ゲームってよりお買い物に見えるでございますわね。
Yeah, that's the thing.
今日のミーは勝つ気満々でしたです。
快速第7条、罰ゲームの内容に逆らわない。
That's just dirty.
はい、お金。シャンプーはうち果物物語だからね。よろしく。
これお前が頼まれたお使いだろう。
I promised myself that if I won next time, I'd make her go buy hemorrhoid cream. And that's the end of the chapter. Oh man, I could have just ended the chapter a while ago, but whatever. I need to go at that time. Not interesting. There are more than four perpetrators.
自分で喉をかき破った出血性ショック死。爪の間に皮膚片が残っておった。間違いなく本人のものじゃわい。傷の形も一致する。
直接死因が自殺ってのは分かってますよ。
分かっとるわい。人為的にこういう症状が起こせんかと言っとるんだろ。
背中が痒くてかきすぎて血が出ちゃうのとはちょっとわけが違いますからね。
Some of Nomitaki's fingernails have been pulled out. Fingernails actually rip off surprisingly easily. But it really hurts. Under normal circumstances, the pain would prevent you from completely pulling them out. Also, there were a lot of bruises on Tomitaki's body. It's clear from the shape of them that he was assaulted first by someone or a group of people.
分泌物から見て、仏は極度の興奮状態にあったのは間違いないの。
では乱闘になって興奮のあまり自分の喉を引っかき出したってことですか。襲った連中さぞや度肝を抜かれたでしょうな。
It is possible that, in such an abnormal environment, a person could perform acts that a sane individual couldn't possibly imagine. Of course, those are very rare cases.
実はな、大石。仏が武器にしたらしい角材な。砂粒とかガードレールの塗装片とかそんなのしか出んかったぞい。
星の服の繊維とか皮膚片とかは
出んかった。仏は犯人を殴っとらん。あるいは殴った角材を星が持ち去ったのかもしれんの。
ならわざわざ角材なんて置いていきませんよ。全部持ってっちゃいます。
They're really careful.
それもそうじゃの。
富武氏は結構体格もいいし肌も焼けてるし。
そうだな。よく運動しとるようだの。
I can't imagine what kind of sports he did when he was alive, but I think his physical strength would have been on the higher side. Yeah, he's kind of muscular, meaning he wouldn't be difficult to overpower in a brawl. If a man with such a physique sensed he was in danger and swung the plank around frantically, it's just unthinkable that it wouldn't even nick the perpetrator. And his opponent was unarmed. This guy had a wooden plank, so you'd think he'd hit them at least once.
こんだけ体格のいい相手を取り囲んで襲おうとしたら何人くらいいりますかね。
アホ、それは大石の方が得意だろうが。アクタレ時代を思い出さんかい。
If I were to take down this guy, how many would I need? When a group wants to take down a big prey, it's fundamental to attack with numbers. I'd guess around 4. Even if there was a gap in their strength, they'd manage.
だとすると、結構犯人は大人数だの。祭りで泥酔した4人以上のグループが怪しいとなるかの。
A group of 4 or more. Just, if they had that many, then couldn't they have hidden the body in a less obvious location? Or did he somehow break away from that fatal predicament? Then there would be no reason to commit suicide. Moreover, I still can't comprehend the irregular way he died. It's full of mysteries.
こっちもそこは重視しとる。徹底的に調べるつもりだが、あまり期待できんな。何しろ過去にこんな例はないんだからな。
期待はしませんよ。 ですが結果を楽しみにしてます。
おいさん、課長が呼んでるっす。
すみません。ではまた来年お会いしましょう。
おう、いいお年をの。
I just ate dinner. This the digestion didn't work. Anyway, Jiro Tomitake, deceased, resided in a cheap hotel in Shinsenbona City. Registered under the name Jiro Tomitake. Pen name. Wait. What's up with the pen name? Travels via folding bike. No license. The bike was found 30 meters away, abandoned at the side of a forest path. Present on the day of the festival, accompanied by the missing Mio Takano, was seen around 9 p.m. by police. Location afterwards unknown. While residents in Hinamizawa for 1 week each season for the last 5 to 6 years. Freelance photographer specializing in wild birds. Check with magazine companies. Nothing suspicious in the film located among the articles of the deceased. Wait, let me double check. Oh. So the thing, the arrow thing, is like his own notes. So he thinks that Jiro Tomitake is like a pen name, and yeah, this is him talking about better check if he submitted anything to like magazine companies. All right, I get it now. Nothing suspicious. Okay, I already read that. Wallet was among the articles of the deceased. Mere act of violence? From the contents of his wallet, he spent most of his time around Tokyo and Chiba. Along the Sobu National Rail Line? No individual matching name Jiro Tomitake in the residency records of any Tokyo wards. Comparative to dental records. Sent to Metro Police. Attach a photo. Send to Metro Police. Contact magazines regarding Jiro Tomitake. Mio Takano, missing. Nurse at the Ire Clinic. Looking close to Tomitake through her passion for wild bird photography. Resides in Okonomiya X District X. Single. Witness accompanying Tomitake on festival grounds. Currently missing. Abducted? Or maybe a suspect. Important person of interest. Had no motive to kill the deceased. Squabble from jealousy? Need to thoroughly investigate their relationship. Place of work, etc. Need to get information from the police on scene again. I want some cream puffs. 4 jumbo ones. Oishi. Ah, man, Oishi. This is the reason why you're a big guy. For you. Alright, next chapter. Sleepy. Oh no, that's also what I feel right now. Because of the food. Because of my dinner.
あー、ケイチくんでっかいあくび。
I'm usually awake once it's time to eat. But it doesn't look like I can do it today.
ゆうべ遅くまでテレビ見てたら眠くて。
ケイちゃんが喜びそうな番組なんかやってたっけ？
不潔千番でございますわ。
ちょっと待て、勝手に想像して決めつけるんじゃねえ。
男の子なら当然です。恥ずかしくないですよ。
Wow, Rika is such an open-minded person. Rika not patting my head only made me feel worse.
ちょっとこの昼休みは爆睡させてくれ。いやほんとマジで。
あら、私が黙って見過ごすとお思いで。
邪魔したら怒る。すごい怒る。
No, don't! I'm also getting sleepy. This was just dreadful. Just so sleep. I slipped my head onto the desk and drifted off into an afternoon nap. It seemed that Satoko had responded, but I pretended not to hear.
さとこちゃんやめなよ。圭一くん寝ちゃった。寝顔かいい。
後でお持ち帰りしていいからそっとしときな。
向こうへ移動しましょうです。圭一にうるさいと悪いですよ。
Rika-chan really is a good girl.
先生が来ても起こさないであげましょうです。
I take that back. The excuse that I didn't sleep much last night because I was watching TV was a lie. I was in bed at the usual time, but because of the conversation with Oishi-san that afternoon, I didn't get much sleep. So spending the day like this, it's almost as if the incident with Tomitake-san didn't happen at all. It made me think, was Oishi-san just trying to deceive me? But it was probably the truth. One thing was certain, I couldn't talk to anyone about it. He wanted my assistance, but I really didn't know anything about it. If I knew I wasn't going to be of any help, I probably wouldn't have listened at the first place. It ended up with me, again, regretting learning something I didn't need to know. If I hadn't learned about it, I would, without a doubt, be goofing off with the rest of them right now. I couldn't help but resent Oishi-san for this.
それっていつから？
もう次の日にはいなかったって綿流しの晩に失踪したらしいよ。
Neon whispered to keep others from listening, but I could hear it clearly. On the other hand, Rena's voice was even harder to pick up, but I could still tell that she was quite upset. It couldn't be. Are they talking about Tomitake-san?
さん、けなの？
わかんない。私の知る限りではね。
I would have feigned ignorance about this topic because I needed to keep it a secret. Rather than waking up and being forced to lie to join the conversation, it was much easier to just sit there and pretend I was asleep to listen in on their conversation. Wait. Why did I have to pretend to be asleep while eavesdropping on my friend's conversation? The guilt stung.
で、他にもいるんでしょか？
彼女がたたりにあったのか鬼隠しにあったのかはわかんないけどね。
Onikakushi? Onikakushi? To be hidden away by a demon? What a mysterious phrase. I did somehow get the feeling it meant nothing good.
いや、何せよ。もう一人いるんだよね。だよね。
お社様ならね。
でも今年は出ないよ。
バッチャと村長さんが話してたんだけどさ、今年は事前に警察と話がつけてあるらしいんだよ。何が起こっても騒ぎにしないで穏便に片付けるって。
じゃあレナたちが知らないだけでどこかで誰かが
かもね。
次はレナかな。
安心しなよ。レナはちゃんと帰ってきたよ。
でもダメだったんでしょ？
昔の話だよ。
What?
もうやめよ
What is she
この
talking
話。
about? Amidst the uncomfortable mood, both of them went silent. The entirety of the conversation was still a bit unclear, but a few parts caught my attention. First of all, the term Onikakushi, to be demoned away. With the context it was used in, I would guess it's similar to being spirited away. I suspected that was it meant because Tomitake-san and the woman, it really bugged me that I didn't know her name, vanished after the Watanagashi. The next thing that stuck out with me when Rena said, "There's another one, right?" Mian also said, "If it's a Yashiro-sama, yeah, responding to something. If it's a Yashiro-sama's curse, then they had to be two victims." Is that what she meant? Come to think of it, I remember Mion saying in the beginning that they didn't know if it was from the curse or if it was a case of the Onikakushi. It seems that the curse and being demon away are different things. and they were a phenomenon that were paired together. Huh. They differentiate the two. I recall Tomitaka-san's terrible end. That wasn't something as elegant as disappearing. The horrendous end would be best described as curse. Then, the woman with him, you mean she vanished before she was demoned away? What I do know is that there's normally an even number of victims of the curse proper. And the last point that bothered me was Rena. Rena was frightened. For what reason? I don't know. However, she knew that something had made her potential target for Yashiro-sama's curse. Oh yeah, I have to remember why. If I recall correctly, Yashiro-sama would be the guardian deity of Hinamizawa. Isn't a guardian deity supposed to defend the citizens and drive out invaders? If I recall correctly, yesterday, Oishi-san said that originally the targets were enemies of the village, but recently there was no longer any distinction between them or regular outsiders. But if that was the case, then I would think it'd be more likely Target have moved here more recently than Rena. For her composure, I could infer she was grimly certain that she would be next. I should probably relay what I heard just now to Oishi-san, informing the police of what I heard by eavesdropping on my friends while pretending to be asleep. It made me feel terrible. It raised a few questions and left me with a bad taste in my mouth. Would it be better not to seek the answers to those questions? As I continued to learn more and more, I felt I had fallen past the point of no return. I would definitely regret this one day. I would definitely regret ever having learned of these events.
先生が来るでございますわよ。ケイチさん、起きなさいな。
Is Satago really... Oh, Satago is really help... Oh man. In the distance, I could hear the ring of the handbell signaling the start of afternoon classes. Yeah, I couldn't sleep at all. Wait, I really want to take a nap. Maybe I should take a nap and I can continue streaming, man. It's fine. You know, I could always come back later. I'll be right back, maybe 30 minutes. I'll end stream, so it wouldn't be like a huge... You know, if I end up not coming back, you know, it's already over, or, you know. So yeah, I'll be coming back later. Should I really do feel sleeping right now? It's dinner. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Maybe 30 minutes to 1 hour, or maybe 2. I don't know.